to this Paupergeddon, we have a special guest here. You cannot see him, but you can hear. And
you know him.
Yeah, of course. He's Alessandro Moretti, aka A Adepto Terra. Hi, Ale.
Hey everyone.
How are you?
Nice.
Guarda, te lo dico in italiano perché mi faccia passo una rabbia incredibile, che sono un grande assente di questo gatto.
Yeah, I say that I'm very saddened by not being able to participate in Paupergeddon, but at least I have the honor to be part of the commentary. So
yeah, it is our honor. Esatto, ciao. I'm really hungry to your. When you
wrote me as well, because not being able to participate to the first 2-day Paupergeddon.
This is a huge goal of our community that you helped to build on. So it was great if you can participate to this event. There's Gavin behind us.
While Gavin
appeared. A lot of guests. First of all, Mr. Gavin, that he's here right now. We're waiting for. Gavin will comment with us the top 8 matches. You promise. You will comment with us the top 8 matches. Okay. So that he's playing the other tournament. So if we will not play his top 8, he will comment ours. That's huge. He didn't miss a tournament. Every tournament he could play, he played. That's a real power player.
Which deck you choose if you're in Paupergeddon?
Oh, well, I wasn't really sure about which deck could be the right choice, because I tested, I think, plenty enough familiars. I also got a couple of decent results in paper tournaments in the last month.
I see.
And so maybe for that reason, my obvious choice was probably familiars. But the field could be really wide, so you may face a lot of different strategies. And I also feared a lot decks like Ponza, because recently Ponza scored really high on Magic Online, and the paper metagame is just what the people see getting good results in Magic Online events, plus Boros synthesizer, because Italian people love Boros synthesizer.
As a resilience, incredible resilience. We saw a lot of match of that deck, of course, and there's a huge power now with the card advantage engine that overwhelmed a lot of decks of the actual meta game. And talking about this matchup, what do you think is the favorite one? Mono blue fairies or BG Gardens?
So basically, when it comes to Golgari against Mono Blue Fairies, it's just a matter on how much copies of Criprats Mono Black results.
Yeah, Criprats is a huge problem.
You can say that Fairies can kind of thrive, or at least survive against the 1-for-1 removal spells from Golgari. But when it comes to Criprats, it's just mass removal. So the matchup is clearly an aggro against control. And here Mono Black or Golgari is the control one. I also heard a couple of opinion about this matchup, and a couple of players, in example, Makachok, Pietro Laudati, said that the matchup is bad for Golgari, or at least
bad for Golgari.
Yeah,
really.
No, but I'm not sure if I misheard
Okay.
because
I think that every deck that has a dynamic based on creature suffer that kind of deck.
Yes.
mhm. Yeah, the fact is that mono blue fairies potentially could have a good matchup against every deck in the format if has a good or decent start with, in example, to ninja, sprite on your spell, ninja on the sprite, sprite again, counter spell, etc., etc. So the classic slow roll that tempo decks try to do against
Yes, but
passive strategies.
Sorry, Ale, but in this spot, this moment, creeping rats.
Mhm.
Crypt.
Yeah,
Cazzi della cripta. Cryptra.
if you solve here, creep rats,
Cric-crac.
creep rats.
So, dyslexia moment. Okay.
It's very difficile.
It's very difficult.
It's
It's a rat effect for mono. That's very difficult for mono response to creep rats. Rats.
This is like gioielliere.
For
in bodies.
mouse.
Oh, well, you can. There's not only Italian and English. If you can't name it in English, just name it in Spanish, Portuguese, or whatever.
I prefer.
What is in Portuguese?
Let's check on subscribe.
Please check.
Okay.
Please check. I wanna know it.
So, Spanish is ratas de la cripta.
Ratas. El ratas.
Oh, probably the Deutschland, the German one is the best.
Yeah.
Gruftratten.
Gruft.
Sì.
Gruftratten.
Wow.
Nice.
Ratos.
Okay, what do you think?
In Portuguese?
Groove Ratten in board now in this matchup.
Ooh, okay, so now
What is the first card?
For Spike.
Oh, for Spike. Okay.
Now
El Raton.
probably that creep rats could be good enough to maybe win the game, but I don't see so many black mana sources from Seabuck.
Actually, 3 mana sources.
Yeah, okay.
I think that 2 are enough to wipe the bird,
And-
as we can see.
Yeah,
And-
doesn't have a Gitaxian mutagenic row.
Talking about the ability of creep rats, Ale, you are one of the player that use X or stack the damage 1 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
the
can start-
priority, like for example, Karkas Shaman.
Uh-huh. Yeah, in certain cases you can stack the abilities of creep rats. An example against Young Wolf.
Undying, yeah, of course.
Or other creatures like the Putrid Goblin in Mogwarts.
Yep.
You do that to kill the Undying creature because you first kill the creature, then Undying or Persist goes on the stack, and you bring it back the creature on the battlefield, and then finally you resolve the last part of the ability. By doing that, you are able to kill those resilient threats.
Oh, okay. I think that there is another spot where you can stack the damage 1 for 1, and is against the. So you prefer to use X instead of the damage take 1 for 1, and if it is against the flicker deck.
Yeah, sure.
Where you, if you have a singular damages, you can flicker in response the last damages before the lethal. So you cannot respond instead of the X equal to, for example, 4.
It's clearly more difficult. No, wait. If you stack the damage in response to flicker or ephemerate, it means that you have a lot of mana, so you can just.
No. I'm talking about the opposite scenario where I am the black player and I use the ability of creep rats before any flicker effect.
Mm-hmm. No, well, against the Caracal Shaman, flicker effects are quite helpful because you can use them as a way to counter the Caracal Shaman ability. So you first let the Caracal Shaman die from its own first ping, then you wait the other abilities to resolve, and finally you blink your creature before the last.
You cannot do this if you use X equal to, for example, 4. You cannot blink nothing because they will always on board when the damage resolves.
Okay, so the Cryprat finally.
Lady love Lord Rakdos. Ladies love Lord Rakdos. Thanks for the raid.
The Cryprats finally killed a couple of creatures, and
there's an avenging hunter here now. That's the reason to splash the green inside a mono black deck. That's the real reason, I think.
Hunter, for Hunter.
Yeah.
Maybe for gain life also.
I think that gain life were never was a problem in mono black. You
Why?
played
Merchant?
No.
Okay, Merchant was an awful card.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Ale.
The whole deck is built on Grey Merchant of Asphodel, and you are forced to play awful cards. I mean, Citering Grass is cute and all, but it doesn't do much in a format where Deadly Dispute
But it was good 7 years ago. Yes, now.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Ale.
Is a ragazzino.
Francini is on table 1. We have Francini at table 1. Unbelievable.
With affinity.
Of course.
Anyway, I think that the main reason Golgari is now a good deck is thanks to the initiative creature. Because, when the black initiative creatures were still legal, most people tried decks like Mono Black Punza, so they were playing 8 copies because, black weirdly was the only color which had which had 2 creatures, 2 initiative creatures compared to the other colors where there is only 1 creature. So they banned the 4 mana 1 and the 5 mana 1, and now in Golgari or whatever deck is, you are forced to play the initiative creature or the splash color, not the black ones. Okay, so now
you can play the artifact one. No,
the artifact one is just bad because it isn't a creature, so you can't, in example, attack to bring back the initiative, or you can't even play the initiative.
Cannot protect the initiative itself.
So basically, it's just it's a very bad card. It's a very bad card because the black the artifact initiative is just a high-costed equipment that does nothing, and also I think that the best scenario is playing turn 2 Dark Ritual into Artifact Initiative and then go for turn 3 Deadly Dispute on your initiative. So
okay,
it's very bad. Yeah, I'm saying this because I tried Mono Black with 4 Monarchs and 4 Artifact Initiative. And the Dark Ritual, of course. And that was before Golgari became a thing. Yeah, Golgari is a deck that was born 1 year ago, basically. And at the time it was Mono Black Metalcraft. And the real change on it was the addition of Kalni Garden, because Kalni Garden provide probably alongside the Ichor Wellspring, the best sack food for Deadly Dispute, which is the all-star of this deck.
Also charm blockers for maintain the initiative. Yeah, there's a real synergic part in the deck, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Anyway, the game is
going. Thank you, Magan. Yeah, you borrows him.
It's still going. The Kerprats killed a couple of ninjas a lot of minutes ago, but as you can see, Multiple Furies is still battling, and they're just stealing the initiative each turn.
Well, it is an initiative war right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But I'm doing better than you, man.
counter this.
There's another initiative. Okay, so if they don't have a counter spell, if we don't have a counter spell, the game will be probably over because Mono Blue Fur
Actually, he's little, more than little on board.
He has in
Oh,
hand
sure.
spells tutte sprite.
Ferris is
Lo devo
very, very
ridire.
weak
Sì, per
against
Folletta,
beatdown.
palpetta, magie.
Ok.
Ok, adesso hai capito quale?
Sì, sì.
Ok, posto.
Una delle mie carte preferite.
Ah, vabbè.
Gruftratten.
Ruftratten. Gegen Zauber.
Can you check the name in tedesco, in German, the spells tutte sprite?
Yeah, that's a nice question.
What do you say? The German name of Lembas?
Of Lembas.
Lembas!
Yesterday was amazing when Gavin too starting screaming Lembas every time the player we're streaming. It's just one of them.
Stotter
really,
Zauber
really-
Sitfide.
Scusa?
Ma mi sono... Posso dire che mi sono un po' bagnato?
How many did you eat for? Stotter Zauber Sylphide. Of course, Asmodeus decklist will be published.
Yeah,
after.
Decklist will be available on Pauperwave.
Yeah,
and
type
also
the
on Twitch.
website of Pauperwave here, so the chat can have simple like
Sì.
no.
Sylphide.
No!
No. Sylphide.
Oh no, it's Pauperwave.com, not Pauperwave.it. We are very international with the Pauperwave blog. All right, so basically Mono Blue Fairies had a couple of bad draws after the opponent resolved that Creeprat and killed Double Ninja. If I'm not wrong, he didn't even draw a counter spell, and you know, initiative is very weak against counter spell because you can counter the initiative, but also you can counter even worse threats like Creeprat.
Yeah.
The cool part about the Green initiative, anyway, is the trample ability. So compare it, in example, to Gilded Paladin and wait, there's only 2 initiative creatures. So compare it to Gilded Paladin.
The skeleton has menace, right?
What?
The skeleton has menace. Okay.
Skeleton is a 4/1
For one menace. Okay.
menace creature.
With menace.
Exactly.
C'è scritto menace e io c'è meno.
Also, it's important to note that Sivak is using.
Okay, this is the
last.
I love this spot.
Yeah.
Because if you find rats
You have a 4/4 rats.
and you gain life.
No.
No, there's
No, if you use an unexpected summon.
But it's my preferred
Yeah,
spot.
I know, Yari. I know who you are. Ciao, Ale. I know who you are.
Ciao, Yari. Can tripic Gurmag Angler.
In total, 12 turns, 12 rounds. 7 yesterday,
one
today. 12 rounds.
Oh, there's a Creeprat from the end.
Overkill, I think. In this moment.
There's
Really
no counter
overkill.
spell. Settle it. So,
I know who you are. This is surely
Your wife,
no.
your son, one of the 3.
No.
Okay.
okay, so now that Golgari got the first game,
move.
he can potentially try to sideboard out all the initiative creatures and just trying to go full control because he don't need the win condition since he won the first game.
Yeah. The only need is to
Okay.
lock and to stop the
Mhm.
ninja and the creatures.
Yeah,
I see the sideboard sideboard of Chibak, and I see one Duress, one Suffocating Fumes,
Yeah, of course.
maybe to Franken Marauder
Yeah.
for substitute Engine Counter, maybe.
Fangren Marauder.
It's
Fangren proteggimi.
Fangren proteggimi in Italian.
It's
What is the Deutsch name of a Fangren Marauder? Let's check.
it's the new trend on Instagram.
Plunderneder Fangren.
Ma
Luder.
okay.
I think
In your opinion, is the
change the voice when you talk in German.
of course.
Yes.
More deep voice.
Can you repeat the name of the Fangren Marauder in German?
I think that 9-2-1 is the cut for top 8, I think, at least. Or 10-2. I'm not so good in this part of of Magic the Gathering. Ale, do you have an answer at this question? Ale? Siamo crashati? Oh, we lost. We lost. Okay, I crashato. Okay, okay.
I think that
In your opinion, talking about your pet deck, is Fangren Marauder a side-in here?
Mi sentite?
Sì?
Ah, ok. Sì, avevo spostato il microfono e si era disconnesso.
which card side in?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, Suffocating Fumes. Obviously. Maybe one Duress. And I agree with Alessandro. I side out Avenging Counter
Okay. Yeah.
because it's too easy for Fairies stall initiative and protect him.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe
Weather the Storm. Side-in or not?
No, no.
Again,
Well,
this kind of deck.
For me, this is a great matchup for BG Gardens.
Yeah, you are in
and
advantage.
oversight boarding.
Yeah,
Risk
I
oversight boarding if you put inside Weather of the Storm.
What is fungal infection?
Fungal
What?
Infection is the removal spell at instant speed that costs only 1 black mana that gives -1/-1 to a creature and also create a 1/1 Saprolinge token.
Also, or
No.
also. Okay.
Yes. When I see it for the first time fungal infection,
Yeah.
I think,
What is it?
but when I see in play,
Yeah.
I think, oh, that's great.
Not so bad.
great.
Okay.
It's the same function for
It gives
Garden.
the fuel
different,
for the it gives fuel for the for your draw advantage, also for your deadly dispute.
Yes.
It
And
can
some blocking,
protect the initiative in champ blocking, and if you are short by 1 damage to kill a creature or for kill a 1/1, you can use it. No, it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I see many players change two slots in this deck,
Yeah.
and I think fungal infection now it's better choice for this. I see. From Odyssey.
Pretty useless, I think, against deck like Boros, for example, where a 1/1 on the ground with not with flying is useless because he hits a lot flying creatures. So I think that, for example, versus Boros, it is a side out.
Okay.
Not versus Fairies, of course.
Yes.
You can say that fungal infection is just good against theories. Maybe decks like Goblin Combo. In my
Goblin
opinion,
combo too.
in my opinion, the card is
There is one Goblin combo at high tables.
Yes, but Goblin combo is disappeared now from the meta.
Yeah, unless you are very aficionated players like Alessandro Morino.
Like Morino, exactly.
The best player of Goblin combo.
Yeah, he made 2 top 8 in a row at this Geddon, so yeah. And any undefeated, I don't know, just type exclamative point, rank, and you will see the... No? We lost one, I think. No, sì, Casotto, sì.
Casotto undefeated.
Yep.
And
on fire.
For Mono, I think that inside deck 3 rally. Maybe.
4 Anur, 4 Blue Elemental Blast, 2 Heater Blast, 3 Relic, 2 Spire Golem. I think that Spire Golem maybe can be a choice here.
In my opinion, Spire Golem is kind of good because it's an additional threat that doesn't cost mana. But I can't understand why people on Blue Furries sideboard the Relic of Progenitus against the Golgari, because
that's not the plan you wanna have against this deck.
You are trying to stop Chinar's Edict or Blood Fountain. Blood Fountain is a one-off. And
you can counter easily.
In this deck list, there are 3 Blood Fountain.
3 copies of Blood Fountain?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes. Wow.
Too much?
Yes. In January, you play maximum 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I often found that recursion isn't really necessary in initiative in Golgari, because you just win way before.
I think he expected a lot of mirror match.
Yeah, probably yes, because against
it's good against Boros. No, Boros has a lot of removal spell. If you have more recursion, you can handle the matchup in a better way. I think. No.
Without against mono red.
Boros.
Oh, Boros. Yes.
Boros is a lot of removal spell.
Yes.
But they prefer to bolt you instead of your creature. You have 8 creatures, so if you let
I don't know to maintain initiative, maybe I don't know. Really don't know.
Oh, well, generally speaking, Blood Fountain is a good card, and probably also good in this deck because recurring initiative and Crop Rats is still good. Anyway, we will see what our BG Garland player Sivak will do right now, because he left one of the furries get the initiative, and also the one of the furries
Alessandro Santo
got a ninja on the battlefield.
Yeah. He decided to don't side out to not side out the initiative, the dynamic. Mark Casotto is playing Boros Synthesizer. Are there many affinity? Yeah, on table 1 there is the affinity playing by the master of affinity. I'm looking for
Francini Roberto.
Yeah. On table 1.
I can't wait
Unbelievable.
To read Francini reports on Daltilda.
Hello. It will be great. Back to 2013.
Whenever
Geddon is a revival.
Yes, revival Geddon.
What is Daltilda?
Revival Geddon.
Daltilda was a store, an Italian store that also had a blog.
It's a website, yeah.
Similarly to Magic CardMarket with Magic CardMarket Insight or Channel Fireball. And the funny part,
and they published a lot of report of tournaments of player made by player.
Francini was probably the most prolific player writing reports, because he also got a lot of top hits with affinity.
Yeah.
The fun part is that all of those reports were very awful.
Can we recover that
I
report?
think
Because
that
I
call
think
judge in the
we call
match.
judge, yeah.
Yes.
Non ho mai giocato
My
contro trovo rosso blu. Quindi non so se sai dare il gioco di main.
Per favore, quei milanesi che fanno
lo so,
la Toscana.
My favorite quote of Rancini is I played Naya because
because I'm a patriotic player.
because Naya is white, red, and green, like the Italian flag.
Yeah. That was amazing. I remember like yesterday.
All right, so Avenging Counter got
What's that
snapped and counterspelled. So now there are 2 tokens and 1 ninja and 1 sprite on the battlefield. He didn't pay for the counterspell, I think. Can you guys check if he did play for the counterspell?
We have Valerio Frank.
It happened less than a couple of turns ago.
You can choose to not pay. Who cares? Why?
Yes.
It's free. Don't worry.
Omniscience. In play?
Like that, of course.
Simian Spirit Guide, Metamorphosis, Double Blue.
No, okay. They forgot an initiative trigger.
Yes.
Okay. They forgot it. Okay, they stop. Beep. Dozio. Hello there.
Chunky Fury. Curiously, he attacked also with Ninja. Why?
I know, to avoid any kind of spot removal, like the foul, the thing, or something
maybe
like that.
he wanted to block with the spell stutter sprite he has in the hand, but maybe he just is just expecting another initiative from the hand of the initiative player. Okay, that is a 0/1 plant, not a 1/1 super range. Okay, that's explain a lot.
There you are.
A lot of lands on the top deck of the mono first deck. So each hand block with the plant token gets 3 damage.
I think that here comes a time walk, a huge.
Hard to cast Spinning Darkness.
Wow.
Are there many mono reds on Danes 2, my dear Saponara?
I think they are. I really don't know the exact meta game. They're working on it. I hope we'll have the meta game at the end of this game.
So Bulgari killed the first. Wow. Okay, so they killed the fairy because they had dispute in hand. So we mana the dispute by sacrificing the Vault of Whisper.
There is one hi Probos. There is one Infect Storm, but I really don't know if he reached day 2. I think that he achieved the day 2. There is one Mogworks, a 1 goblin combo.
But
some familiar sort of combo. No, it's at high tables. Yeah. Oh.
It's the same story. If you don't attend the goblin combo.
No, it's not Morino. Big can. Near 500 yesterday. Now at day 2 there are 96 players. 94, 95. I'll drink the data. you're typing the next Pauper article. Meanwhile,
I'm laughing because I read Poison Storm is leak energy.
I was just asking the judge Michele Vianello if he called
yeah.
me the.
No, I think that it's not able to answer you right now because there is a huge problem.
Yes.
There was a huge problem in last turn that stopped the tournament for a half an hour.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
Tell us what happened. Maybe some
There
player
was a
trying
problem.
to-
There was a huge problem with the website and the software that
Okay.
elaborate all the pairings. So he was redoing all the pairings with all the sleeps, all the turn of yesterday. It was a huge work. But I know he's a machine. He's a real machine. He's
There's
a
an
monster
initiative,
of the-
ultimate. Let's check what Monoble Ferris is able to flip.
One of Link to remember.
Chunky Sprite, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's also a couple of Moon Circuit Packer.
Adapt to wanted drama, yeah.
Yeah, I just preferred maybe something like a player stabbing another one, or you know, it's always better when there's some blood on the table.
No, elbows are dead right now.
What, you are sacrificing
Unfortunately.
your blood token? Then I'm gonna spill your blood. Ha 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 ha.
You know, shuffle after the ultimate of the
Yes,
of the channel.
shuffle.
Okay. Unfortunately, Fabio, elbows are not playable. Exclamative dot rank. Master Itachi. Thank you, Dark. There's a probably a player in the room with a blue token made of real blood. Eduardo Cordella. Why? Why?
I guess
one
now.
of your guys, Walker.
I guess now.
Niente da fare.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Crab move.
Seems
The
like
other part of the
Mono Blue
table.
got this game. Wow.
Yeah.
Lost
Yeah.
thanks to the initiative.
Yeah.
Not
The
surprised.
card we expect that was sided out instead won this game.
Yeah, you don't need to go fast when you already won the first
You need
game.
to go big.
And the saddest part about the initiative is that now you are forced to keep it on game 3 because you know, without initiative, Bulgaria isn't really able to win the game with enough time. Yeah, you can land a couple of Creeper, but against Furries, you are expected to go long enough to not be able to just kill the opponent with Creeper. Also, if Sivak didn't board in Weather the Storm or Fengramer out there, you don't really can't activate Creeper too much times because you know Mono Blue attack you a lot, so it deals a lot of damage to you, and you probably will not be able to always have more life than your opponent.
Yeah.
So on the chat
That's the question. I wanna. What about Francesco Bertozzi? The last book for play with Bogos. He decided to play King Spin in this meta. It's crazy or a genius? We talked yesterday about King Spin. And I think that it's a good choice because you win the mono-red mirror with like a lot of quotes on mirror. And there are a lot of decks that start with top land, go, and you are, I think, the faster deck in the fastest deck in the meta game right now. So that's a pretty good spot to take this kind of deck, I think. Then, like secondary aspect of bringing this deck at this kind of tournament is that there are 12 rounds in 2 days. So if you have a really fast deck, you can be more fresh at the last round of the.
For me, it's a crazy choice.
And no Dozio, no Alex Superman.
For me, it's a crazy choice of dogs in this meta.
Why?
I hate this deck in generally, but in this meta, you can find burn with some spot removal.
Yeah,
Dogs, it's a 1/2 for body.
it's a good matchup, like against Burn.
Okay.
Killfin is better, I think, that the matchup.
Tap 1 mana red. Oh,
I have a Mutagenic, I have a Apostle Blessing, I have a lot of...
You don't have
Ciao
always,
a Edo e anche a Scroto Muffito nel frattempo, che sono dimenticato di salutare. So, Liberi Arcano asked in the chat if there's a way to keep the Kerberos on the battlefield when you activate it, or is it forced to die? Well, if you have cards like Unexpected Thanks, you can activate the Kerberos for only 1 damage each turn, or if you flip it with the initiative
the
ultimate,
final chamber of the...
Yeah. Or even if you give the Kerberos to what do you call them? 2 tokens, so +2/+2. You can activate it for more than 1 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Shavata yesterday
Played Boros.
play Boros.
Same Mengucci, but maybe with one card different.
No. Boros Initiative.
Initiative giocavo.
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
With Rhino, the first list that
Okay.
of the deck.
Okay, so Golgari is also playing Lembas.
Oh, sorry.
Oh! Lemba!
What? I don't hear.
Isn't the
I don't hear. Can you repeat, please?
Lembas!
Oh, okay. No.
Oh,
Like
lot of
the
creatures on
scene
that
of Scary Movie.
For
Oh, take out the phone! What's up? Lemba!
Lembas!
Lemba!
yes.
Ninjas!
It's the new threats.
Dispute!
Did someone say Lemba?
Counter spill.
With the ghost face.
Oh, no fear from Mono Wolfers is stepping out to counter a deadly dispute and dealing 5 damage. So let's see if there is a Kerberos on the Bulgari hand.
I mostly play Chartex, so it's a bit difficult for me figuring out a way to keep rats in game. Yeah. Keeping +1/+1 counter on it, that's the way.
You know, if you play Chartex, you probably can also play Basilisk Gate. If you play Basilisk Gate, you can activate the gate on Kerberos, making it big, and then activate the Kerberos. So, like, it's a good combo. It's a bit slow because you need a lot of lands. You need to land the rat. You need the lands, and also you can activate the Basilisk Gate at instant speed. But it's another way to keep the rat on the battlefield, and also activate its ability. Okay.
Actually, my dream is to play Basilisk Gate on fairies on a fairies deck, but it's unplayable, pretty unplayable.
I fear that
are not compatible, I think.
I fear that
fast mana gates.
I fear that Golgari isn't really well placed right now. Allora,
Ninja.
Circle of Protection blue, Infamous against Mono Blue Fairies, and Dimmer Terror. No, I think that the card could be really good against those 2 decks, Infamous. Well, you are forced to keep the mana untapped during your opponent turn. And the deck, besides Meeting of Minds and other stuff, doesn't really have a lot of instant speed spell, so maybe it can be a bit clunky, but surely against Dimmer Terror, Circle of Protection blue is good.
Oh, here we go, Grip Rats.
Against Fairies, maybe not, because Fairies have a lot of creatures. Unusual amount of creatures compared to Dimmer Terror, so maybe you aren't really gonna use wisely your mana against Fairies, because he can also ninjutsu his own creatures in response to Circle of Protection blue, so No. Okay, so there's double block, activated
In
corporals.
this case, I prefer another strategy.
Sorry, Luca, see, the list will be published. The metagame will be published, I hope, at the end of this turn. The metagame.
Oh, there's a relic of progenitors on the top. And they also have a off one mind, so they can play a human, play off one mind, relic, crack
Yeah,
relic,
play relic.
and after cracking the relic, they're annulling.
Okay.
They're annulling their
Oh,
thing. But instead,
No.
they choose to pass. Okay, so maybe the plan. Oh my goodness! Oh ho ho ho!
it's a ninja.
Yeah.
I don't see. I didn't see.
Oh, ninja on the top deck.
Yeah. Nice
And
top deck.
I guess
Okay.
now the game is kind of settled unless there's another Kuparas on the top deck.
The match is
The
over.
matches?
I hope we play relic right now, of course.
I think that is forced to play
Yeah,
Relic.
Rip
Also
Gardens,
another
Rip
land,
Gardens,
so
Yes, really.
you can just play land. Play
But
relic.
in the turn before, I chump block the ninja with the plant, and I take damage from fairies.
In the earlier turn,
without using the pre-prep
Yes.
ability.
For chump blocking.
Yeah.
And I expect for activated the
Oh, he had two ninjas, not one fairies and one ninja.
Two
Moon
ninjas.
Secret, Moon
Was
Secret
one of the
Tracker,
Moon
and the other
Secret.
one
Oh,
and
it's
the
an
Devour.
after
is
that.
Power. So he blocked both with the plant,
they don't do
the
ninja.
corporates.
Non erano ninja fatta.
It's an alternate art.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
opinion.
Multiple first player was really played really good in the last
Yeah.
turns.
Right
And
choices, I think.
I hear that
Andrea.
Golgari could play it a bit more better, but when you only have less than 10 minutes to play the last game, and when you aren't able to draw a decent amount of removal spells,
Yeah.
and the fairies also draw enough copies of counterspell, you are always behind your opponent.
Yeah. We